So today I'm going to talk about K12 education. So first I'm going to talk about being an AVID. I joined AVID at the end of 6th grade and then didn't officially start to the beginning of 7th all the way through my graduate year. And I believe it really helped me for college because it gave me tips and tricks on how to survive my freshman year and all the way up until I graduate from graduate school. So I will be talking about persuading the audience about being prepared for college. They will help benefit them in the long run while being in high school. So according to an article called Our High School is Preparing Students to Be College and Career Ready by Sonia Brookins, who is the CEO of the Baltimore Public Schooling and the VP of K12 in practice at the Education Trust. She says that too many students are leaving high school with a diploma in hand, but with no clear path forward. Nearly half of American high school graduates complete neither a college nor a career-ready course of study. So students who are prepared for college don't have to waste time in remedial classes so they can graduate sooner instead of being held back or postponed. Academic preparedness can also increase your likelihood of getting good grades. So this brings me to my 3 points. I'm going to talk about what does it mean to be college ready, the school courses/resources, and not being well prepared in college. So my first point is, what does it mean to be college ready? In an article titled What Exactly is College Readiness and Why Does It Matter by Allison Wignall, who is the editor and content manager of College Raptor, she says that college readiness refers to the set of skills, knowledge, and behaviors of a high school student should have upon graduation and entering their freshman year of college, which is very important to being successful. Also, high schools use it to determine the quality of a student's education and if they need to make any changes to the curriculum or teaching staff. And then lastly, which is the most important, is taking the SAT and ACT. I took this twice. I took it during my junior and senior year of high school, and these tests help prepare to see if you need to take remedial classes or if you're prepared to take regular classes when you go to college. My second point is school courses and resources. In an article titled College Prep Group Grows and Amid Doubts by Marlene Sucol, she is the Hillsborough County Schools reporter, and she talks about the AVID organization, which I talked about in the beginning, and how it benefits students because it helps them prepare for college. Also, Allison Wignall, which I talked about in the previous, she talked about the AP classes that challenge people, and also she talked about the core curriculum, which includes the 4 years of math, 4 years of science, social studies, and English, which includes you have to do all 4 years during high school in order to receive your diploma and graduate high school in order to prepare for college. And lastly, not being well prepared. So in an article titled College Prep for All by Cynthia Brown, who is a senior fellow at the Center for American Progress, and Robert Schwartz, who is the professor at the Harvard Graduate School, talked about that many students take courses that are labeled as college prep or career technical education, but they're still graduating not being prepared, which is a bad thing because students think that taking these classes in high school will help them see like what they want to do in college. But the thing is, you never know what you want to do because careers switch up all the time. And you taking these courses thinking like, oh, I'm prepared, but you're really not, and it puts a label thinking that you are. Secondly is enrolling in the developmental and remedial classes such as reading, writing, and math, putting them behind and them not getting credit for it, which was said by Lindsay Dotterly, who wrote the article, Are Colleges Moving Too Fast or Too Slow with Readiness Programs? And she's a policy researcher at the nonpartisan RAND Corporation. And lastly, an article wrote by Timothy Pratt, which talks about the open access dilemma. How can community colleges better serve underprepared students? Who is an independent reporter based in Atlanta. And he said that he wrote a review of student transcripts from 2003 to 2009, and he found that 68% of students at two-year public colleges took at least one remedial class, with higher rates among the low-income Black and Hispanic students. So, in conclusion, during high school, it's better to take classes that will prepare you for college in the future. Studies show that students who take classes students who take these classes during high school are more successful in college and tend to spend less money on classes in college in general. But on the other hand, students who do not have the opportunity to take these classes tend to be a little behind in their classes and have to take remedial courses before they get to their prerequisites. And these students, they tend to drop out because they're like, there's no point in spending a semester and a half in these classes. I'm not going to get credit for it. And they just drop out. But in the end, I believe that students should be more prepared for the future, making it a requirement that they take these classes during high school so they can be better prepared for college. And my question to you is, were you prepared for college like you thought you were? Thank you.